Hello, my friends. Do you ever feel like you are the project manager in your own house? I never thought of my role this way, but I am beginning to understand this idea of mental load and the professional women and how it can be that you, as a professional woman, are doing all the things at work and then come home to do all the things at home too. It can feel like a heavy load. Hi there, I'm Gina Ramirez. I am a licensed therapist, but I'm also a certified health coach, and I talk everything health and wellness from the mind, the body, and the behavior. And this whole month of April, I will be talking about the mental load and professional women and how we are juggling all the things, right? It is a burden, or it can be a burden if we're not careful. And the first thing to go typically when we feel like we've got too many irons in the fire is our self care. And I talk a lot about self care and a lot about how to breathe, relax, bring down your emotional temperature. And this is no different. We have to figure out a way to live with the load that we've got, maybe lessen the load. How do we do that? So, all month long, I'm going to be talking about that. I'm going to be doing different collaborations with the women that I know in my life, some new friends, some old friends, to talk about this idea of doing it all, having it all, and how does that work for us who are working full time or even part time, right? What is the mental load? That's today's topic. I have to start here. What is it? And is it affecting you? The mental load is all the invisible things that we do throughout the day. So I think most people, when you think about what's the load that I have on my plate, we think about the doing. What are we doing? All the things, the laundry, the dishes, the projects at work, the deadlines that we have to get done at work. But it goes way beyond just the doing. It's the invisible stuff that you do, the planning, the organizing, the monitoring, the worrying, right? All the things have a heaviness, create a load mentally on us and emotionally on us that we carry with us. So what does that all entail? Well, it's invisible. I've already said that. It's boundaryless, meaning it happens all the time, anytime. It's not like we give it up. We even dream about it sometimes. We're dreaming about the projects that we have to do, or that unconsciously there's things that are going on in our mind that we're thinking, oh, I didn't get all that needed to get done today done. We've got people coming over for the next holiday, and I've got to do X, Y, and Z. So again, your mind is constantly going. If you've got the monkey mind disease, I hear that a lot, your mind just doesn't stop going. This is what I'm talking about. It's creating that mental load. So it's invisible, it's boundaryless, it's also enduring, meaning it doesn't go away. Once a project is done and off your plate, typically another project comes to take its place because we constantly have stuff on our plate. You're the person who knows in the household where everybody needs to go and at what time, right? You're the one who's taking care of the grocery list and making sure that nothing gets left off that list for the week. You're the one who knows where that missing sock went, or whatever it is that your kids need, those soccer cleats, whatever it is, where it is as the mom typically. So it's a lot. It can be a lot for us to be project managing at our house and also project managing at work. It's like we don't get a break. And what happens when that load isn't managed properly? We have this heavy backpack on of all the things that we have to do in a day. And what happens when it doesn't get managed? Well, the first thing to go is typically our self care, right? I talked about that. That is the first thing that I'm constantly preaching to you guys. Take care of yourself. Help yourself get into parasympathetic, that rest and digest mode for the nervous system. Help yourself calm down, bring the emotional temperature down in the room, breathe deeply. All that gets thrown out the window when you've got 10 irons in the fire and you're trying to get everything done because everything seems like an emergency. Yeah, we get left behind and everybody else gets put in front. So we have to be mindful of that and not put ourselves last, but we should be first on the to-do list. So thinking about that, in particular, we're going to continue that conversation as the month goes on, but that's one of the first things to go. The other thing that I think happens is we get burned out, stressed out, we're not sleeping well. So you can see like there's this snowball effect. One thing pushes us over the edge of mental load, and then all of a sudden it's a snowball and we can't pull it back. We can't take the steps back. So I just wanted to leave you with that today. What is the mental load? That you have an idea of. It's not just the doing, but it's all the things that happen when we are planning and organizing and knowing where everything is and knowing what everybody is supposed to be doing when, or where they're supposed to be going when. It's thinking 6 to 1 year out and being able to plan and organize your life and your family's life and your career and make sure that deadlines get done and nothing gets dropped. You've got all these balls in the air, friend, and I see them, all the balls in the air. And I know what it's like to be in a space where you feel like if I don't perform, the sky's going to fall down, basically. And we don't want that for you. So all month long, I'll be talking again with some friends, doing some collaborations, making sure that you can see how are other women handling this? How are other women able to hold it all together? We're going to be talking to them throughout the month and also into next month. And also I'll be giving you some tips and tricks. In fact, I have got a quiz because what I know is that there are 3 main areas that typically we get stuck in. We get stuck in like a rut. So the first has to do with the kitchen. When it comes to planning meals, nutritious meals, cleaning the kitchen, organizing, chopping, mopping, slopping, whatever it is that you've got to do when it comes to kitchen stuff. The second area is that planning and organizing, right? Do you have it all together when it comes to life, when it comes to work? And the third area that I see mental load is in time management. Do I have the time to devote to my family without feeling guilty about not doing my work projects, or vice versa? Am I spending too much time in my career and not enough time with my VIPs in my life? So all those 3 converge together to create this really heavy backpack that we call the mental load. I've got a quiz for you. I'm going to leave it in the description box. Take the quiz, find out which area is really problematic for you. I've got some tips and tricks, some hacks basically for your life to relieve some of the pressure of this mental load. I hope that you'll take me up on it because there's some great stuff in there, totally free for you guys to take advantage of. Let me get some tips, some relief, some tips here. There are some hacks out there that I think will serve you well. So I'll leave that in the description box below. Thanks so much for tuning in to today's Coach's Corner and mental load and the professional woman. I will see you next week.